This scene is a great example of mise en scène within the life aquatic. Wes Anderson does a great job setting up a physical setting to understand that we are in the build up to an action scene. Even when we're within an action scene, it's very aesthetically pleasing with great symmetry. Right here, we see about there we go. That's where the beginning of the action starts, and we kind of get a dolly shot right here as we're going. It runs along. It kind of allows for the movement of the action to occur, and then we get right on top of our main figure within the shot. The camera does a great job within these films following the focal point, the sole individual that's important within the scene. Right now it's the group, and they're all, the costuming as well is something that's important to talk about because it is supposed to be making fun of a Jacques Cousteau type kind of, it's supposed to be an ironic film. It's not, it doesn't take itself seriously, which we can see within the action shots. Right here is a great example of muted vibrant colors that are used within the film, because a lot of the vibrant colors that are used are so intense. A lot of claymation is used, but right here as they're running through the mist, it really dulls down the brightness and characterizes this scene, despite it being a little joke kind of scene. It's really, it kind of takes away from the bright colors and the lightness of most of the film to show that this is a serious scene. Right here, as they're shooting, the lineup of the shot should be reversed. They should be shooting the other way, but because they are shooting in the wrong direction from what in real life it would look like, it helps to characterize this as an ironic fight scene. That this is not a serious action scene unlike a James Bond film. And right here we get to a really great aspect of Wes Anderson's composition. It's a really beautiful shot because it's asymmetrical right there, but right there we get the great symmetry of the child and the squid. It helps to define the child himself, and we get the natural lighting from the fire and the background sunset. And right here as they're running to the boat, it does once again follow the subjects. It doesn't remain in one place, the camera keeps going with them, so it demonstrates the movement of figures as they're moving out of the island. This is an escape. They're trying to get out of there as soon as possible. Right here is another great example of following the focal point. There's following Steve as he goes to the safe, and we open it and we get a really great wide shot that demonstrates great symmetry right here as we see Owen Wilson's head getting popped right into the safe, demonstrating symmetry in a conversational style. It's a really great setup. The wide angle lens allows for a kind of dramatic characterization that's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek. The whole scene's very tongue-in-cheek right here as we contrast the scene of Cody on the beach jumping around playing in the water against the Zissou crew, which is a lot more serious, but they kind of, because of the wide shot, it doesn't look as natural. It kind of looks false. It looks like a fake shot. So it demonstrates how the film, and specifically this scene, pokes fun at more traditional documentaries done by sea life explorers like Jacques Cousteau. This film is a wonderful example of Anderson's usage of mise en scène, editing, lighting, characterization through the usage of physical aesthetics. I really think he does a great job kind of demonstrating how the setup within things from costuming all the way to the type of boat being used within the scene really allows for a great characterization and understanding for the viewer to see how much detail goes into this film and how it adds so much to the viewing experience.